Well, expectations are low. It's important that Washington and Beijing are talking to each other again, but they are still largely talking past each other. As you just referenced, there were some harsh words and on the eve of this visit to set the tone. And Beijing is trying to get some guarantees, some assurances from the US of restraint, particularly on two fronts, technology and investment controls, as well as on Taiwan. And those are not really areas that are up for discussion from the US. And on the US side, the messaging, the real catchphrase that you're going to hear over and over again is avoidance of misperception and conflict on those two fronts. But what that means for Beijing is very different from what Washington views itself.
Yeah.
So this is a very important aspect of this dynamic where the tech controls and cross-strait frictions intersect, where Beijing, if it feels that it is being cornered by US technology and investment controls, it's also feeling deep economic insecurity due to the structural economic slowdown in play. And if China is feeling insecure, it can look toward a cross-strait crisis as a pathway to negotiation with the US. That is where we need to be very clear-eyed on where we are in that escalation ladder, below the threshold even of hot conflict, and with more ambiguous moves. For example, implementing a quarantine scenario, asserting legal claims in ways that put very difficult decisions on Washington and Tokyo on what to do next to protect commercial cargo and other considerations.